Hello and welcome to another stream. Now today I'm going to be driving the Class 50 from Oxford down to Paddington. Network Southeast colours here. Network Southeast coach in stock all the way along. Quite a few carriages here. You're wondering what that noise is in the background? That is a digger, I believe. Have a look, I can see it. Oh, there you go, it's a forklift truck. Loading and unloading. Anyway, let's get back to the train. Put the headlights on. Go outside and just check all is okay. Yep. So, let's make a move, shall we? Everything else is set up, I believe. Now depart for the station. Yes, I will. Looks like a very nice humid day out here. So I'm going to open the window, I believe. I think. There you go. This window too, get some air in. Let's have a look at the schedule. So, hello driver. You're currently sitting in the sidings of Oxford. As soon as you get word from Sigmund, please ignore the faulty signal in front of you. Well, I didn't notice the faulty signal anyway. You may depart for Oxford Station, where you are booked away at 1600, 4 o'clock PM, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You are then booked to call at Reading at 1625 and Paddington, where you are scheduled to arrive at 1659. Please note that your maximum permitted speed is 100 miles per hour. Great. I'm just going to park into the station and open the doors. Well, I don't actually open the doors on these trains because the doors are actually manually opening. But increase the speed a little bit. Here we are, pulling into Oxford now. We really need to chop down those that tree there. Cut back on that tree, coming through the fence and on the seat. Okay, let's stop here, I think. Okay, let's get the passenger doors open. So today we're driving Class 50 called Courageous. I believe this scenario is from around the late 90s. Probably, I think it's around, I think the scenario was dated for about, I don't know. But anyway, this scenario comes with the the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 50 sound file, Soundpack for the Class 50 sounds. I'm going to blow the horn. And that sound great. Yeah, so these are the Class 50 sounds, and then with any like most Armstrong Powerhouse scenarios, packs you buy, you always get a couple of scenarios. So this is one of the scenarios that comes with the sound pack. I believe there's another scenario for the Seattle and Carlisle line as well. So if you have the Seattle and Carlisle scenery, then you can download, then you can run the scenario on there too. We're not due to leave till 4, so much going on in the first class compartment, quite quiet. Oh, I miss those compartments. I love those compartments so much, in the little second class compartment as well, that all down the same corridor. Talking about back in when I used to travel on the back in the southern region. Oh dear, what's that? Well, I hope that's interrelated to the train. What that could be actually is could be a sound file for another train, because with some of the locomotives, the sound file will start up in the distance. Could be another Class 50. I mean, I don't know. If anybody can shed a light on that, maybe, or maybe it was just related to the scenery that was outside. I do like this view as well. It's kind of like almost a train enthusiast view, where you're sticking your head out the window to listen to the sounds of the train. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this into not into forward or reverse, I suppose it's neutral, I guess. And let's just put the engine sounds up a little bit. Class 166 is coming. Oh, listen to that whistle. Goes down. Awesome. I better get back in the cab. Almost be ready to start soon. Got an interesting cab layout here. I don't know if there's any little things I can do. Okay. But we can go. Off we go then. There we go, leaving Oxford Station. Now this route is the Great Western Main Line route, which came originally with Rail Simulator, as it was called, way back in 2007. This is one of the default routes that came with the software. There's another UK route which was Newcastle New York. And we're set at the time of pre-electrification. Now we can increase our speed now. Speed limit is now 90. Wow, listen to that. Awesome. You also notice a difference between going in and out of the cab as well. And I believe there's differences when you close and open the windows. For example, if I open this window, close the window, it should change. There you go. You can notice there's a difference with the acoustics. Okay. Here, there you go. Definitely hear the difference between the windows open and closed. Let's just open the windows again. And we're due into Reading at 24 minutes past 4. Quite a humid day today. I can imagine it to be quite nice and warm. Right, I've got the windows open in the train. Also got some sun visors at work, like that. Anyway, as I was saying, this route did originally come with Rail Simulator. But now if you want to have this route, it's now you have to purchase it on Steam separately. It comes under the Classic line on Steam, and for Train Simulator add-ons, Classic line, and I believe it's around $8.99, although I always recommend that you wait for Steam sale, then you can always get add-ons and things. For Train Simulator at a much better rate. Going to ease off on the throttle a little bit now, because we're coming up to our 90 limit. Past another class 50 there. Going through the first of our stations. If you want to try a more modern version of this route, then Just Trains have Western Main Lines out, and that allows you to travel on a more modern version of this route. The stations are a little bit more up to date. Reading, for example, is more like how Reading is today. The route is quite extensive as well. It covers, for example, Paddington all the way to Cardiff, Oxford and goes all the way down to Exeter. That includes the Brighton to Exeter line as well, and also the area around Bristol, the Avonmouth line. They're like, yeah, quite extensive. I also believe at the moment that Just Trains is working on the Devon line, so I think they're going to extend the route from Plymouth to Newton Abbot, I think. Might even go to Penzance as well, I'm not sure. But we'll see, I guess. Coasting now. I want to slow down a little bit because there is a speed limit down to 70 shortly. There you go, the speed limit down to 70, so I'm just going to reduce now. There's Didcot Power Station. Yellow signal, so I'm definitely putting my thing on the brakes now. We could have a red signal coming up. We've always got to be careful. I think we've got a red signal, I think. That green signal, that's a green signal. Okay, we can start accelerating again. Well, that station right over there in the distance is Didcot. Over here. The engine. Go to the outside. Rail enthusiast view. Okay. What I'll do is in the video description I will list the add-ons that I've used for this, and also I will put in any links for you to be able to find the add-ons yourself. As I said, the Soundpack is the Armstrong Powerhouse Soundpack. and that's available on their website. And the scenery, the route is the Great Western Route, which if you've got a very old copy of Rail Simulator, which has been upgraded over time, then you should have this route already installed. If not, you'll have to buy it as a separate add-on, and I will put the link to that for the Steam shop if you're interested. Although one a more up-to-date version, as I said, the Just Flight, the Just Trains Western Main Lines is probably the much better option. I will be doing some videos with that scenery, that route, so you'll be able to have a look at that in the future and compare. Our maximum speed is 100 miles per hour. The rolling stock's maximum speed is 100 miles per hour, so we should be okay. The line speed is 125 miles per hour, but obviously they're for the 125s. And also, in the most modern day, obviously things like the Voyagers, well, Class 220s, etc. Although the Class 221s, don't really know, very similar, aren't they, the 220s and the 221s. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments there. See what it's like back in passenger view. Well, you can hear the sound of the train on the tracks. Luckily, if you're like sitting in one of those kind of carriages. That'll be a speed limit down to 120, but that doesn't concern me as, well, I'm not going that fast. There's a slower stopping service just leaving the station there. Maybe it was just stopping at the station. I really think the sound packs that you get really do enhance the trains, especially, really becomes a Class 47. Yeah, the sound packs really do help, I think, on the default. If you can always afford or find a better version of the sounds for a locomotive that you like, then I'd go and buy them personally. Sometimes Armstrong Powerhouse does have a sale, so look out for those as well. Or just watch my videos and then you'll get an idea of what the sound packs can sound like, just so that it helps you decide, if you want to buy them or not. Although on Armstrong's Powerhouse website they do have some very detailed videos where you can actually, they demonstrate the sound files, so they also give you a good idea. We're just staying under around the 100-mile-an-hour mark at the moment. Birds and singing in the countryside. I'll also give you the link for the Class 50, obviously, because you might not have the Class 50 already. I'll give you the link for that for the Steam shop as well. So we're due into Reading in around 4 minutes. Now, according to the estimated time of arrival, it says I'm going to get there about a minute or so early, which will be nice. Always nice to get somewhere early. Tell us to decrease our speed now. And you can hear the brakes come off from behind. Not so much in there, but yeah. Got a yellow signal coming up, I think. Like a double yellow. I'm going to do a little bit more slowing down in case we get a red coming up. We'll start our approach into Reading. In blue we got a red signal, so I'm going to slow down. Okay, which now conveniently changed into a green one. So yes, the new Reading doesn't look like this anymore. It changes. Stop down the end of the platform, I think. Got quite a long train, so. Okay, so we're a little bit late. Hopefully I won't get penalised for that, but I probably will. That 125 didn't stop. Good. Right away, driver. Yeah, we're not too bad. It's a little bit late. Hopefully we'll make up time when we get to Paddington. Blow the horn even though I'm not supposed to, but I just love that. If you'd like to know when I'm doing more of these videos, then please click on the subscribe button. I will try and do a couple of videos a week or even more. It's different routes, different scenarios, payware scenarios I've downloaded, scenarios that I've got from the workshop, the Steam workshop for example. Things like that. I will tend to be doing videos of UK based routes. I'm not really keen on routes from other countries, so I won't be doing routes of like America so much, if at all, or Germany or France. It'll mainly be UK based, although I might occasionally do something a little bit different, but I'm not very keen on the US kind of freight scene too much. I prefer passenger trains more than freight ones, although I will try and do UK based freight scenarios from time to time as well. if you're wondering what my YouTube name is, it stands for CK UK Mail. Some people might call it Chuck Mail. It's CK UK Mail. CK is my initials of my name. UK is where I'm from, and Mail, well, that's very obvious. Mail. So yeah, that's why I have that name, CK UK Mail. But there you go. If you want to find out what it is, there you go. So we're due into Paddington at 59. Looks like we're ahead of schedule at the moment, although I'm sure that this scenario will probably have some surprises in store for me when we get to Paddington. I'm sure there'll be lots of yellows and things like that, reds, etc. Let's see what happens. Once again, this scenario comes with this sound pack. So if you buy this sound pack from Armstrong Powerhouse for the Class 50, you will get this scenario. And also, just a reminder, if you do get sound packs and you do get any other packs from Armstrong Powerhouse, always remember to download the stock pack if you're going to run some of the scenarios, because if you don't, then you will get errors. Every time you purchase an Armstrong Powerhouse scenario pack, there will be a separate file you can download with repaints and reskins, which you will need for the scenarios. So if you don't download it, then you might get errors when you run a scenario. Wow, that 125 set had quite a mixture of different carriages there from different time periods. There was a little bit of original, then there was some intercities there, some swallows. That was definitely like a pick and mix, that one. Overtake any slower trains on the slow line. Always like that when you race against other trains in slow lines. Quite a way to go to Paddington though, 28 miles. Crazy. Down a little bit, going slightly over there. train in the station. Go to rail enthusiast view again. Got a passenger view. Now I'd probably have a beer sitting right here on the buffet car. Actually, has this got a buffet car on it? Have a look. No, there's no buffet car. Just a first class carriage. The rest are second class. And no buffet car. I wonder if these trains had trolleys, had a trolley service. If anybody knows, anyone watching this video who used to travel between Oxford and Paddington in the 90s with a train that didn't have a buffet car, let me know whether or not it used to have trolleys or not, have a trolley service. Not sure you would have done. Maybe you did, I don't know. Let me know. Let me a comment. I'll have to find out. Now, when I was younger, I had been on Class 50s now and again. I used to go on Class 50s from Basingstoke to Salisbury when I was a wee lad. They were the only times I ever went on Class 50s. Used to get the Waterloo to Exeter train, but used to get on at Basingstoke and then go to Salisbury. Or Salisbury to Basingstoke. Yeah, it seems like we're going to be arriving 10 minutes early now. I don't believe that. No, that can't be possible. British Rail, 10 minutes early? No way. Like I said, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Or maybe it's not taken into consideration. I have to slow down. I think that was Slough we just went through. I'm not sure. Down a little bit. seemed like someone was walking a little bit too close to the platform and not too short, so just woke them up a bit. Go back to train enthusiast mode. Class 37 is a really nice loco to do this on. The electric lines for the Heathrow Express now. Hayes and Harlington. It's really annoying. It's not annoying, it's just so typical that at the moment as I'm driving along it just happens that the other trains just happen to be parked in stations. I just don't get a chance to race any along the other track there. Shame. Have a look. Yep, still due in at a little bit early. Oh, there's a freight train, class 47. And that's just to tell me that the track limit is a 70 if I'm going to be going onto the slow line, and I'm not, so it doesn't need to concern me at all. Just telling you to slow down so that when you go over here, now that looks quite abrupt for 70. I'd like to be going over that at 70. Maybe a little bit slower. I'm just going to let it go into idle for a little bit. Just letting me know the speed limit's going down to 100, which doesn't concern me. It's only if you're in a 125 high speed train. Should be doing about 125 at this point, so we'd have to slow down. As we get nearer to Paddington, the speed limits will change quite a lot. Just coasting along now, just to save a little bit of fuel, simulator fuel. Plus it's just, I just think I'm going to get there way too early otherwise. I just don't want to give the passengers a shock when we arrive 10 minutes early. Coming up to Old Oak Common now. Old Oak Common. Not a lot in there though. Probably to keep the memory use down, so you don't put too much in there. Makes the game run slower, uses up more memory, etc. Got a 50 limit coming up. And then we got a 40 limit coming up very soon after this, and then we'll be very close to Paddington Station. See how quiet it is in enthusiast view mode. Yeah, very quiet now. It's the sound of the coaches on the track. Not much from the actual locomotive itself. Taking my time a little bit. I can't believe we're going to be so early. Although the estimated time of arrival is actually later than that now, so. But still, I think we're going to get there in less than 7 minutes. That'll be a shock. British Rail shocker, train arrives 7 minutes early. Yeah, there's got to be something going on. There's nothing to surprise me. Is there going to be no red lights that's going to park me at the station for 7 minutes? Nope. Doesn't look like there's going to be any red signals. Crazy. I still see a green signal in front of me. And there's going to be one more signal after that, and then that'll be it. I don't think I'm going to be held up at all. Looks Looks like we're just going to go straight into Paddington. Crazy. What was that red signal ahead? That can't be a red signal. Surely not. You just never know. No, I think it's a yellow. Yeah, it's a yellow. A yellow. Good. So hopefully we're not going to go across. Oh, good. So here we are, welcome to Paddington. Another Class 50 with some very old stock there. 3 Network Southeast colours. Another 125 which seems to have the buffet car from the Swallow livery interspersed with the older original livery. That's what we needed, a buffet car. But yeah, amazingly we're going to be, wow, over 5 minutes early. 4.5 minutes early, I reckon. At least 4 minutes. That's crazy. Oh, listen to that. Wow. When the window's closed, still hear that? Wow. Oh, interesting. There's a Class 50 at the other end as well. Come on. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Right, let's let everyone out then. Oh, it wasn't as... Actually, no, it was almost the same as the other one. It was just from the cab, it looked like I was about to hit the buffer. Okay, well. Phew. Okay, we'll turn the light off. Get back in. Should have done there, but... Yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching this scenario. Here we are at Paddington. A very noisy Paddington. Let's have a wander around, I think, first of all. Thirsty. You're clean. Now what is that, water? Some of those very old ticket machines. I actually think they were probably easier to use than the ticket machines today. You just used to press the button to where you were going and the type of ticket, and then that was that. No, it takes you much longer. Lots of 125s. Yep, well done, driver. That's you done for now. Sure is. Anyway, so let's see. Targets completed, 3 out of 3. Rail engines, the MT Class 50. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Distance travelled 66 miles or 106 kilometres. Yeah, great. So anyway, until the next video, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You can see more, so you know when I'm going to be doing more videos. So you get notified when there's more videos out. Anyway, yes, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.